And joining me live from Washington, producer and entrepreneur Charlie Fink, member of a group that calls itself Patriotic Millionaires. Charlie, it's good to have you on with us today. And instead of the rallies, the day of action that we saw yesterday, your group of millionaire cohorts stormed Capitol Hill, demanding they charge you more in taxes. So explain to all of us the threshold. How much more should you and the others that are part of your group should be paying, and why?
Well, at the moment, we are talking to legislators about allowing the Bush tax cuts, which were never intended to be permanent, to expire as planned, and we will oppose any super committee deal that does not include the expiration of those tax cuts, which would raise my taxes 3.6%.
So when we talk about the fact that you're asking for meetings or getting attention from people on the Hill, I understand no one met with you, just aides. Correct?
No, we met with a number of legislators, principally progressive ones, but we did meet with Representative Clyburn and several other Republican and Tea Party members.
Do you wonder or do you question whether or not you're going to take your money out of Wall Street right now?
Well, I think all of us, both with money and without, hedge the market, since it is so variable and unstable at the moment, because not only of the financial problems in Europe, but also the financial problems in the United States. You know, we're engaged in a historic, and I might add somewhat bizarre, economic experiment. No nation in history has given a tax cut to its wealthiest citizens while waging 2 foreign wars. In fact, the kings of feudal Europe were constrained by their nobles who did not want to financially support foreign adventures. So now we've dug ourselves quite a big hole, and you know, it's bigger than the hole that we dug after World War II, and that led to taxes under Republican President Eisenhower as high as 90%. And obviously nobody wants that.
Right.
But if you don't start paying the bills soon, it's just going to get larger.
But Charlie, you know the old phrase, money talks and you know what walks. So if you and your others are trying to get attention of those on Wall Street, why not collectively pull your cash out?
Well, I would say that everybody makes their own individual choices about how to handle their money. Patriotic Millionaires are here simply to ask the Congress to stop digging and stop the madness of spending money that we don't have and shifting the burden of that onto the other 99%. And, you know, this is why people are rioting in the streets, because we have institutionalized unfairness in our country, and the system seems unable to respond to it.
As you say, you are getting the attention of lawmakers there in Washington, D.C. Charlie Fink of the Patriotic Millionaires. Charlie, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coming up, how Penn State was a safe haven for football coach